Wow, that music, there was like a backup tune to the same backup tune. I don't know how you did that, but geez, we got a patent that. That's pretty cool. So, like I said, look for the gold and everything. I thought, wow, let me see now, how could we make a new way of doing music just like that, instead of complaining about it? It's pretty cool. Now, the show today has been all about really making sure that you understand that there's gifts in everything. Now, I want you to do something for me. And this isn't in my notes. I just thought of this on the break. I was sitting here going, being grateful. We're going to have dinner as family all over the place, all over the world over the next 24 hours, 30 hours, however it's going to work. And I want you to sit down before dinner, before you go to mom and dad's, grandpa's house and whatever. I want you to write out what you want to say that you're thankful for. So when it comes time and you're asked, what are you thankful for, you've got something to say, and it's okay to get the piece of paper out and read it. Now, I've got a caller on line 3. Go ahead.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Clay.
Yeah, thank you. Who have I got?
This is Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, we're going to sit down tomorrow, and many people are going to sit there, and at the beginning of the meal, they will start out with a prayer. They'll call it grace.
Sure.
And I was just thinking about that word. Grace is part of the whole process of graciousness and, again, being grateful, being thankful. So
yes.
When someone asks you tomorrow if you want to say grace, you don't have to necessarily open it up by saying, Dear Lord, or what have you, blah, 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 blah. You can actually start out by saying, I am thankful for.
Yes, absolutely. You can do it, whatever you're present to, whatever is the most powerful way, whatever your heart speaks says. That's what being thankful is.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no right way. I think one of the things I do want to say, though, one of the limits I would put on it is no negative.
Yeah.
No negative.
Well, but see, being thankful for implies the affirmative, the positive.
Yes.
So, yeah, I would agree with you there.
Yeah, and it's all a spiritual way of being anyway. So,
and you've even heard from some of these folks who lost their homes over here up in the Key Fire area, and some of them are actually, they're looking at like, wow, a new beginning.
Absolutely.
Like, I get to start over.
Yeah,
How
that's where I got from that. Remember, on the earlier part of the show, I said I had dinner, and this couple was just amazing. I mean, all they could talk about was what they learned in the gold, and they were teaching it already. And I'm just going, my God, do you understand? You don't have any underwear? And they're going, they don't care.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Well, anyway, thanks for calling in, Frank.
You bet. Thank you.
All right. Have a happy holiday.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right, so that's what Frank was saying is exactly what I meant here. It's all about heart speak. It's all about saying what you need to say, And it's really not even about anybody getting it. It's all about sitting around and saying what you need to say from your heart. And just it's as much for you as it is for the listeners, okay? So now, let me see. In conclusion of today's show, it's like, I'm no better or no worse than anybody else listening to today's show. So I can throw, a really mean pity party, but I can also, I can have a say about how long I stay there. In other words, I can be really down, be really cranky, but I'm the only one that can say, okay, that's enough of being down and cranky. So because I choose to live the 80% of my life that is going great, not the 20% that's not, and every day I choose to be unstoppable, and every day I choose to, look at and choose a perspective, and every day I choose not to worry about what I do have and what I don't have, and every day I choose to be grateful for what I do have. And I ask you, what do you choose? How do you want to play this game called life? All right? I mean, it's really a game, and that's all it is. And you have to understand, we all go to the same place. It's called, completion in one way or another. So now, being grateful. Now, let's get back to what I said earlier. It's all about getting straight and understanding, you're going to be asked, what are you grateful for? And I request you have something to say. And I request you speak from your heart. I request that you get present to what there is to be grateful for. And other people don't have to understand. It's just what you say. So say it. It's going to be really cool. It is really cool. It's not about impressing anybody else. It's just about getting complete, maybe for the whole year, of saying to the people that are sitting around the table how much you appreciate who they are and who they've been in your life. I mean, the game is there, so let's play the game. And then learn to do it every day instead of just at one meal. So you've been listening to Clay Nelson on Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and we're having a great time. Everything's working out okay. I don't know exactly what you want to do next. This may be, I'm not sure whether this is going to be my last show of the season or what, depends on how next week goes. But I want you to know I'm going to have a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to be with my family, and we're going to dance as best we can, even in the face of all the changes going on. And my bulldog, my Hitch, has gone through some real changes, which he's come through really great. And life is good. I appreciate Santa Barbara. I appreciate my life. I thank the Lord for my health and my friends. And I appreciate all the people that I've met and all the catastrophes that got on in this town. This is a phenomenal town. Make sure you support it, okay? So thank you for listening. Join us every Wednesday from 2 to 3, and then again from 10 to 11 p.m., and then on Sundays from 12 to 1. I am Clay Nelson, and this is the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara.